All right, can you all hear me? Sorry, that time OBS crashed, like completely crashed. Man, if it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not my internet failing, if it's not my PC crashing, it's OBS crashing. It is interesting. You're right, Finder V. Smiley Face Jane shows up, and all of a sudden problems start again. Yeah, coincidence? Is it coincidence? All right, let me see. I'm gonna get this form lined up for later. Oh, actually, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I didn't even think about that. Like, if Google Sheets wasn't working, then we couldn't do the pack giveaway. But Nerve-wracking, thank you for the scritches for Crouton. He's a little wet now from his walk. There you go, buddy. These are Nerve of Anarchy scritches for you. Actually, he's already pretty dry. Quick drying dog. All right, let's take a look at these guesses. There are 5 of you in the competition tonight. Good luck, everybody. Most of you think this team will make the playoffs. Everyone thinks they'll win the division. Everyone thinks they'll make the World Series. Everyone thinks they'll win the World Series. Most of you think there's a Cy Young winner, and everyone thinks there's an MVP winner. Yeah, there are some really good bats here to like for the MVP. Yeah, I think that's Smiley Face Jane's way of sabotaging her own. Yeah, I think it's Smiley Face Jane's not wanting to win packs. I think somehow it's gonna backfire. There's gonna be some way that's gonna backfire. Smiley Face Jane just wanted to get her names in for our theme team that we're building, which is Major League ball players and female athletes names combined. All right, let's see what the AI thinks. Let's see what the game, season prediction engine thinks about this team. All right, so let's go to standings will advance to opening day. See MLB season predictions. I think 138 is the record. Oh, you know what? Now that we rebooted, I wonder if I can get the leaderboard back up. Oh no, we didn't reboot. Just OBS had to reboot. Oh, but the leaderboard is up. That's odd. I can have the leaderboard now. OBS crashing restored my leaderboard. Nice. That's actually great. All right, let's see. We'll go to MLB reports and info, preseason predictions. 126 and 36. Game score 12-15. 348 bombs. That's awesome. 3.6 ERA. Lowest ERA in the majors or in the league. Most home runs. All right, what does it think of your players? Moreno, Walker, and Kaczynski, 1, 3, and 7 in the league. Lopez, the number 3 hitter. Torres, the number 4 hitter. Pia, number 5. Madrid, number 6. Lopez, number 7. Okay, so this is interesting. Usually we don't have as many as 5 players in the top 10, but usually one of them is the top player. So these are all coming in 2 through 7. This is very interesting. Oh, 3 through 7. Sorry, 3 through 7. Very interesting. All right, we'll see what happens. Did I screenshot this? I think I did, but. All right, let's go to Max's opening day, which will be after the Korea series, and let's see how the highlights view looks today. doesn't look too bad, I guess. Fly ball to deep left field, and that is gone. 3-run shot by Padilla. Cleveland up in the top of the 4th. Runner on first for J-Ram. That's a line shot in the left field corner. Should be extra bases. They score 1. Top of the 6th, still down 3-1. Brennan up at bat. Fly ball to right field, and that is gone. 3-2. Cleveland highlight again. Josh Naylor. Checks the swing, walked. 2-2 count to David Fry. Gets him looking. Bottom of the 7th, looking for some insurance runs. Runner on second for Padilla. Padilla goes yard again. And now it's a 6-2 game. Top of the 9th. 2 outs. This is the AI surrendering. Ramon Laureano pops him up. First baseman's under it, and Lopez gets the out to end the game. All right, good start to the season for Max's team. Padilla goes yard twice. All right, let's sim the month. Yeah, so my highlight view is a little jacked still. Short month, 4-0 in the short month of March. We'll head to April. See what April looks like. Whoa, 12-0, 14-0, 16-1. Oh, man, 4 quick losses, though. That was brutal. Wow, what a swing. Let's look at the month here. That was crazy. That was wild. Look at all these wins, and then loss. Wow. 1-run game, extra inning game, 2-run game, 1-run game. Still pretty good on the month, though. Still 22-9, 710 win percentage. Were there any batter? Yeah. Batter of the month is Carlos Lopez at 301 with 25 hits, 10 home runs, 22 RBI. Very streaky team, this squad. Oh, we're interrupted by the owner, who wants to win now. All right, now we have pitcher of the month. Let's take a look at that. Uh, 5-0 with a .76 ERA, 15 hits and 35 2/3. Struck out 46 and 35 2/3. Is this the guy with the huge stuff? It is. He's got he's 90 strikeouts and 41 walks. How about batter of the month? Yeah, Padilla was batter of the month again. He had 323 with 14 bombs, 41 RBI on the month. Wow. So that's a hot month here. Let's take a look. Month by month win percentage. 4-0 in March, 667 in April, 857 in May. Nicely done. All right, let's do the month of June. Nine-game quality streak by Romero ends. Danny Madrid takes Batter of the Month. 10 home runs, 357 average, 500 on base percentage. Nice. This is that 60, 60, 75, 85 guy. All right, let's see. How about pitcher of the month? Oh, yeah, it's Moreno again. 49 strikeouts in 42 innings, 5 walks. 49 strikeouts and 5 walks. 1.93 ERA. Look at this. 1.93 ERA, 193 opposition batting average. Nice. Symmetry. All right, let's go to the standings view. All right, let's go to the All-Star break. Luis Padilla is the leading All-Star vote getter. We have to sim one more game to get to the break itself. Yeah, Padilla leading the league in home runs and RBI. Omar Lopez second in home run and RBI. Moreno second in ERA, first in wins, third in strikeouts. Dawson third in saves. All right, let's check out the All-Star voting. Jason Smith, second voting at catcher. Omar Lopez leading at first base. Carlos Lopez leading at second. Padilla leading at third. Rodriguez second and left. Madrid second and center. Moreno and Kaczynski second and fifth in voting in starting pitcher. I don't know why this happens sometimes. Sometimes it's able to vote for pitchers that are created, and most times it's not, though. Yeah, Iglesias goes crazy every season. Max says, yeah, Joe Lewis, bench level relief pitcher. 3-2, 5 saves, 3.83. I don't know why he got so many votes. All right, let's see who's actually selected. Kaczynski, Moreno, Lewis, Smith, Lopez, Padilla, Torres, Rodriguez, Madrid. I counted 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 All-Stars. Scrub and bench All-Stars. The record is still 13 by Deli Sports, and then second is 11, held by MaxLP80 and Deli Sports. Why do I have these alarms going off? I did not. Why do I have a 5:30 p.m. alarm set? That seems crazy to me. All right. What was that Lone Star calling again? All right, 10 All-Stars. Congrats, Max. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and check out the home run contest. Padilla, Lopez. Oh, I thought both Lopez's would be in it. Oh, yeah, there's Omar Lopez. Omar Lopez, Carlos Lopez, and Luis Padilla in it. All right, let's see how it goes. Padilla, Lopez, and Lopez all advance. Trout is the only non... I bet Trout wins it. Trout's the only non-creator roster player. Trout's going to win it. No, it's Lopez and Padilla. Max guaranteed to win the home run challenge. Does not happen a lot. This definitely does not happen a lot. Luis General Padilla was at 13-11. Nicely done. I'm looking for, hold on, where are my notes? I have a notepad where I jot down all my notes for the sim and I can't find it. Is that it? No? Is that it? Okay, this might be it. All right. Okay. So home run challenge is done. We're gonna go ahead and sim to the All-Star game itself. Quick play that. AL wins. Oh, AL loses 9-10. Carlos Lopez with the performance of the day, 1-for-1 with a home run, 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. Let's see how Max's players. Sorry about that. I was a little slow on the mute button. All right. Padilla 0 for 2. Carlos Lopez 1 for 2, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI with a home run. Torres 0 for 3. Madrid 0 for 2. Lopez 0 for 3. Man, Carlos Lopez is the only one who did anything. Jason Smith went 1 for 2 with an RBI. The pitching side, Kaczynski started the game 1 inning, 1 strikeout, and then Lewis 1/3, 1 strikeout. All right. So the pitchers did well. Carlos Lopez did well. The rest of the batters did nothing. All right, let's play out the rest of July. All right, 82 and 28. Let's see, how does that monthly look? 741 in June, but down to 667 again in July. So April and July, the rough months here. Spyfish in, you've seen a lot of these. Iglesias always goes off. I don't think it's new. Although 434 is crazy. He's usually like 350. 434 is insane. Bobby Witt Jr. also hitting 411. Could you imagine if this were real life? The press would be going insane. 2 guys hitting 400 in August. He was 437 and went up 3 days in a row. Alright, let's go see the month of August. We'll keep an eye on Iglesias. He's still at 437. 438, 440. Bobby Witt Jr. is down to 400. Uh, 102 and 34. I don't think the record's possible now. Let's see what the monthlies look like. 769, so a bounce back month in August. Let's go to standings. Iglesias still hitting 432. Bobby Witt Jr. is now at 385. Let's go to the end of the regular season. Ooh, Iglesias coming down. 418, 415. Come on, Jose. Pick it up, Jose. 407 with 1 game left to go. Moreno won the Triple Crown, pitching Triple Crown. I didn't think he'd be able to catch up on strikeouts, but he did. All right, let's see. Padilla, 70 home runs, 183 RBI, 1207 WAR. On the pitching side, Moreno, 1.80 ERA, 28 wins, 303 strikeouts. And he still had fewer WAR than Skubal. Madrid with 104 stolen bases. How many home runs did he have? 38 home runs. So he created the 30-100 club. And then Iglesias hit 407, of course. Screenshot this. Mets legend, Jose Iglesias. Bobby Witt hitting 377 in the AL. All right, let's save the regular season. I know Max is going to go to a 4-man rotation. Right, so the number 5 starter was not bad, 10-3 with a 3.03 ERA. Yeah, so he'll be your setup guy, secondary role closer. You think that's the 80 control guy? Nope, the 80 control guy is Romer. He went 19-2 with a 4.25 ERA. You know, only Moreno had the stud ERA. Everyone else was kind of middle of the road ERA-wise. Kaczynski had the 134 ERA plus 3.40 ERA, 20-5. I mean, middle of the road is all relative, right? They're legend level pitcher, legend. Oh, he's only good level. That's pretty good, actually, for a good level player. All right, so we're going to 5-man. Let's go to the playoff coverage. We'll speed sim through the wild card round because we're not in it. Twins sweep the Mariners. They'll face the Creator roster team. Guardians beat the Astros to face the Yankees. The Brewers beat the Phillies to face the Braves. And the Mets sweep the Padres to face the Dodgers. All right, A's beat the... Oh, I was supposed to start with the A's. Well, you won, Max. You won a pitcher's duel. 5 hits total in the game. 2 of those hits home runs by Max's team. 2 solo home runs win it 2-1. And the Guardians win 5-2 over the Yankees. Nice. Yeah, walk-off. Who hit that walk-off? Walk-off by Madrid. Danny Madrid with a walk-off home run. Is he the speedster? Oh, yeah, he is. He is. He's the 30-100 guy. He had a walk-off home run. Maybe it was an inside-the-park walk-off. That'd be cool if it was. Let's see. I think it would say inside the park, right? I don't think it was inside the Parker. That would have been cool, though, because he's so fast. Oh, be in the game log? All right, let's just check. Just because there's a tiny chance it could be. No, fly ball, home run, 374 feet. Traditional style. All right, NL. Milwaukee beats the Braves 1-0. The Seattle Pilots beating the Milwaukee Braves 1-0. Mets lose 3-0 in a not at all surprising outcome. Cleveland wins 6-4. They take a 2-0 series lead over the Yankees. And Nate Kaczynski gets player of the game. Does not get a decision, though. 7 innings, 10 strikeouts. No walks from Kaczynski that game. Shocker. Yeah, so I face James right. Another walk-off win. Torres hit a run-scoring double off of Duran. Super exciting wins here by Max's team. All right, AL's on a rest day, travel day. Braves win 4-1. They tie the series up at 1 apiece. Mets win 3-2. They tie that series up. All right, both ALDS series looking for sweeps here. Cleveland up 2-0. And they get the job done. They sweep the Yankees 3-0. Hugh Walker on the mound against Pablo Lopez. And they sweep 6-1. Nice. Minnesota tried to do the walk-off thing, but they only got 1 run against 6, so it didn't quite work out. All right, NL. Both their series are... So AL teams are going to get some rest here heading into the ALCS. Braves win 9-6. Mets win... Oh, no. Mets lose 8-6. Of course they lost. All right. Game 4s. Atlanta looking to close out the Brewers. Milwaukee forces a Game 5. Dodgers looking to close out the Mets. Ooh, and the Mets force a Game 5. Nice. This is good too. Extra rest. Another travel day and a Game 5. Meanwhile, the AL teams are resting up. Milwaukee wins 6-4. They take the series. They advance to the NLCS. And, of course, the Mets lose 2-4. So it'll be Dodgers, Brewers in the NLCS. All right, ALCS, Ricky Moreno on the mound. Got a no decision. His 1 start so far in the postseason. Oh, man, a 10-inning loss. Brutal. Your ace is up there, and you lose in extras. Moreno went 7 2/3, 1 earned, 5 strikeouts, but they could not get the win. All right, NLCS Game 1. Milwaukee wins 6-5 in extra innings. Wow, the Dodgers scored 5 in the last 2 innings of regulation to tie it up, and then the Brewers won it in the 10th. All right, Oakland bounces back to win 2-1. Another great start by Kaczynski. All right, this is Kaczynski with a 40 control, a second straight start with no walks. Last time was 10 strikeouts, no walks. This time it's 7 strikeouts, no walks. Insane. All right, AL's on a travel day. Milwaukee wins 9-5. Milwaukee takes a 2-0 series lead on the Dodgers, who sim very well in OOTP 26. Creator roster team wins 13-3. The bats finally come to life. 7 runs in the 7th. A touchdown and 2 field goals against the field goal. All 3 performances of the day, Athletics players, including Hugh Walker, 8 1/3. No walks, 7 strikeouts. All right, NL is back in action. Game 3, Milwaukee up 2-0. Ooh, the Dodgers win a 12-inning game, 6-5. They cut the lead to 2-1. Jeff Romer, the control god on the mound for Oakland. They win 11-3. Again, the bats carry the day. 11 runs on 14 hits. Madrid had 2 bombs. 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBI, 3 runs scored and a walk. Madrid gets player of the game, too. How many steals did he have? Oh, no steals by the team. All right. All right, Milwaukee up 2-1 in the NLCS. They take a 3-1 series lead, winning 3-2. Tight one against the Dodgers. Ricky Moreno, the ace, back on the mound for Cleveland. Looking to close out the Guardians. And they can't do it. Again, they lose with their ace on the mound. Oh, brutal. Padilla went 2-4 with 2 home runs, 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. Man, Moreno just cannot catch a break this postseason. All right, a travel day for the NL. Looking to close out the Dodgers. Cannot do it. 6-2 win by the Dodgers. They force a game 6. All right, Nate Kaczynski, who has been a surprising control god in the postseason. And yes, I probably did just jinx him. They lose 10-12. Kaczynski. How bad did I jinx his control? 4 walks after giving up none in the last 2 starts. All right, Milwaukee looking to close out the Dodgers. It is a 5-2 win by the Dodgers. They force a game 7. You want to just quick play it, Max? All right, we'll just quick play it. It is a win. 6-2 win. Walker goes 6 innings, scoreless ball, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. All right, we've got Myers against Glasnow in this deciding game 7. Oh, the Dodgers win it in the bottom of the 8th, 7-6. All right, travel day. That does give Moreno the chance to start against Yamamoto in game 1. And the Crater Roster team wins it 9-5. Padilla 3 for 4 with a home run. Moreno goes 7 innings, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Game 2, Kaczynski against Kershaw. Kaczynski returns to winning form. 2 walks, 11 strikeouts for Kaczynski. Oh, there were 6 home runs yesterday? No, Padilla hit his 6th. Oh yeah. No, Padilla has 6 home runs so far. Yeah, no, he's a monster. Lopez hits 2 this game as the Crater Roster team goes up 2-0 heading into the travel day. All right, game 3. Hugh Walker. It's a win, 9-1. Hugh Walker goes 5 2/3, no earned. Scatter 7 hits and 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. All right. Romer, the control god, versus Gavin Stone in game 4. And Max sweeps the Dodgers in the World Series. 13-8 win, 5 in the top of the 13th. Wow. Did the bullpen blow this game? What happened here? Oh yeah, Juarez came in, blew the save, gave up 3 earned runs without getting an out. But Lewis gets the win. Congratulations, Max, on sweeping the World Series. The All-Star bench middle reliever wins the game. Yeah. Let's see. You went 11-3 in the postseason. That's on the leaderboard. That's one of the things. All right, let's save this. Oh, let's go the next day. There we go. World Series. All right. Let's do the postseason awards. Those are important for the pack giveaway. Gold Gloves. A 14-24 game score. That's pretty low. 125 wins. Is it higher than last week? No, it is not higher than last week. You got 15-13 last week. Oh, it was a cough, not a sneeze, but thank you, Nerve Anarchy. All right, let's see. You did win the World Series. You did, yeah, so that's good. You got that done. All right, we'll have to see about the rest. We'll go into the postseason awards now. All right, first up, Great Glove Awards. Torres wins at shortstop. He's just a 55. Again, 50s and 55s, pretty regularly winning Gold Gloves in OOTP 26. All right, Relief Pitcher of the Year. We've got Dawson with 37 saves. The ERA is a bit high at 2.87. We'll see what happens. He might get a few votes. I don't think he's going to win it. Yeah, no votes. No votes for Relief Pitcher of the Year. All right. Silver Slugger, I think, is next. Yep. 5. Nice. Jason Smith at catcher. Omar Lopez at first. Carlos Lopez at second. Your first and second, your right side of the infield hit 110 home runs. Your third baseman hit 70. How many did your short? I mean, your whole infield just hit bombs. Okay, so Max's infield. First base, 57. Second base, 53. So that's 110. Padilla at third, 180. And then Torres at 26. So 206 home runs just from the infield. And your bench level DH at 38. Crazy good season by Max's team here. The bats definitely did carry. So going back to this. Left field, Alejandro Rodriguez had 36 home runs and 26 steals. Nice. So 5 Silver Slugger Awards. Rookie of the Year, we don't have anyone eligible. So Cy Young. I think Moreno's a clear candidate here. 28-2, 1.80 ERA. 10.6 WAR. Well, Witt hit 377. Witt hit 377 with 26 home runs, 36 steals. Your shortstop hit 323 with 26 home runs and no steals. So higher batting average. The AI does like steals for stuff like that. Which is why it's so hard to beat Shohei for the MVP. Alright, Cy Young. It is Moreno. Kuzinski came in fourth. 28-2, 303 strikeouts, 1.80 ERA, 191 opposition batting average. Just dominant season all around. All right, MVP. We got several candidates here. Padilla, 70 home runs, 326 average, 12.07 WAR. It's probably the favorite. 11.4 WAR is Danny Madrid in center field, 38 home runs, 104 steals. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you win the top 3 or 4 spots here. It is Padilla. Oh, I was close. Aaron Judge squeaked in there at second place. First, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. You had the top 5 except for Judge. And Padilla won unanimously. So Padilla, dominant. Yeah, Rodriguez down there too, and then Jason Smith as well, getting a couple votes. Kyle Tucker was 8th, 121 points. Bobby Witt 10th, or Bobby Witt 9th. Yeah, dominant season by the creator roster bats, which was the plan. That was Max's plan, so it definitely played out. All right, well, let's take a look at the pack giveaway now. All right, here we go. Teresa Weatherspoon Carter is an amazing name for our team. All right, will this team make the playoffs? Yes, they did make the playoffs. So we lose Teresa Weatherspoon Carter right away per Smiley Face James plan. All right, will it win this division? Yes, they won their division. Will it make it to the World Series? Yes, they made it to the World Series. Will they win the World Series? Yes, they won the World Series. Will they win a Cy Young Award? Yes, they won the Cy Young Award. Will they win the MVP? Yes, they won the MVP. So we have 3 people still in the running. Moro Mago, MaxLP80, and Ricky Moreno / which I think is flying WV. Alright, so it's going to come down to the number of wins, which was 125. $128 is the closest, Ricky Moreno / which I think is flying WV. Moro Mago and MaxLP80 will get 3 bonus points headed into the second place questions. Why are you upset? You won Flying WV. Did you not? Is that not you? I thought Ricky Moreno / is you. Oh, you'd rather be graded. That's funny. That's funny. That's probably a common thing. I think you all like doing your guesses. I mean, you're all good at it too. I'm almost impressed how good you guys are at these guesses. All right, so I usually do call out though if the person who won is closest. All right. Everyone except Smiley Face Jane, who was tanking, guessed that she would win the division, so he's 0 games behind. All Stars 10. Two people guessed that. How did you guys do that? That's insane. Mortal Mako and MaxLP80 guessed that exactly right. That's crazy. Gold Glove winners. Let me check the leaderboard. There was just one Gold Glove winner. So Mortal Mago, MaxLP80, and Nerd of Anarchy get points there. Platinum Stick Awards, there were 5. Oh, Smiley Face Jane and Nerd of Anarchy. Alright, the mouse hover questions. Yeah, so far, Find of You, you're better off winning. Alright, offensive categories. First, second, first. Defensive categories. First, 16, first. Alright. So, I think run scored is first. First place. Mortal Mago, MaxLP80, Nerd of Anarchy. Batting average, second. So, same folks get a point each. Oops. Alright, next up is home runs hit, first. So, again, same group. All get points there. Now, Find W would have been hanging in there. Guess first in all those as well. Alright, ERA, first. Mortal Mago and Find W are the only ones to get that right. Strikeout zone, 16th. So 4 away is Nerd of Anarchy. Solo point for Nerd of Anarchy. Defense efficiency, first. So Find W would have gotten the solo point there, but Mortal Mago gets a point. Alright, heading into the offensive questions, we've got Teresa Weatherspoon Carter with 1 point. Mortal Mago with 8 plus 3 bonus is 11. MaxLP80, 6 with 3 bonuses, 9. Nerve-wracking with no bonus, 7. So right in there with the bonus, folks. All right, batting questions. Team leader in home runs. Exactly 70 Mortal Mago. Padilla hits 70 bombs. Mortal Mago guesses that exactly right. Did you guess 12 batting average? You sure did. That's right, the mean guess almost won. 69 home runs did almost win. That's true. Batting average, 326. Padilla had 70 home runs and led the team in batting average, 326. So 11 away is Mortal Mago. So I think Mortal Mago is going to take that. Yep. Yeah, Mortal Mago takes that. Yeah, they're a little squished down, but you can see it there. OPS 1207, also Padilla. So that'll be Nerd of Anarchy. Very good guess. Oh, look at that. Even if Finder had been in, you would have gotten him by 0.001. 001. Great guess there by Nerd of Anarchy. And then Batter War. 11.4 by Danny Madrid. 11.3 by MaxLP80. 11.69. So Max takes that one. Alright, so after the hitting questions, Smiley Face James still with 1. Mortal Mago picks up 2 more to move to 13. MaxLP80 picks up 1 to move to 10. And Nerd Vacuum moves up to 8. So yeah, Nerd has been eliminated. 4 questions left to go. MaxLP can still take it. Strikeouts thrown. 303 by Ricky Moreno. Look at this. Flying V would have gotten it with 299. As it says, the meme answer comes through 269. Takes it. And I think clinches it for Mortal Mago. Lowest ERA, at least 100 innings pitch, Ricky Moreno with a 1.80. 1.69, the meme answer takes it again. Would have been closer than even Flying W, who gets 1.92. And then whip. 0.84. Minuscule whip. 0.84. Flying WV would have taken that. As it stands, 3 people guess 1. Oh, no. Max gets 1.01. 1.05. Oh, so Mortal Mago gets a solo point there. Wow. And then Pitcher War. 10.6 by Moreno. That's where Flying W would have taken it, but MaxLP80 will take that. Alright, so in the end, it's 1 for Teresa Weatherspoon Carter. 16 by Mortal Mago. 11 by MaxLP80. And 8 by Nerve. So Mortal Mago really puts it away at the end there, big time. So first place for Flying WV. Second place for Mortal Mago. Thanks everyone for being here. Hope you had a good time. MaxLP80. Nice run. Terrible game score. Hope you had fun though. Oh, Flying WV, that's very nice of you. Flying WV giving his first place packs to Max. Max says keep them. Alright, we'll just keep them as is. Oh, Bob Doblina, thanks for being here. I'm glad you had fun. Alright, let's see who we're going to raid into. I think Lone Star said he was going to be going on. Let's see who's up. Yeah, Lone Star is up. So we'll go ahead and raid Lone Star. Oh, is LMP Gacetas up? They're usually done by now, though. Are they up? Because they're not showing up on my... Yeah, I think they're done. So we'll raid Lone Star. Yeah, if you ever have a chance, let's give a shout out to Gacetas, I think, right? Or was it Gaceta? Yeah. They are super fun, very immersive. I think Puerto Rican league in the turn of the century, the turn of the previous century. They do vintage ad reads. It's a lot of fun. Alright, hold on. Is it Lone Star, double R, and then SW? Yeah. Lone Star needs an easier to remember name. Alright, we're going to raid Lone Star. Alright, thanks for being here, everybody. Hope you had a good time. My voice is shot. Nervanki, we're going to move you to another day. We've been talking about it in Discord. And then finally, I'm hoping to be feeling better tomorrow night so we can do your run as well. Alright, have a good night, everybody.